Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I love carbs. I'm just in the kitchen here today and I just want to just make a video whilst I make dinner, really, because I am hungry. I just got in from my 10k run. I was going to have a fruit smoothie tonight, but we don't have enough bananas for me to last for tomorrow. I think in the cupboard I got about 10-12 bananas, so if I use them now I won't be able to have anything for breakfast or for lunch tomorrow. So I decided to go for rice vermicelli. Now this vermicelli you can get from Tesco's if you live in the UK. I have half of this pack pretty much in one meal, and so basically I just want to talk about people who diet. When I was out of the school this afternoon, and I go to a lot of schools, and there's a lot of teachers, you know, who have just gotten a bit too comfortable in life and are eating the wrong types of food. You know, the fatty foods and the meats and the chocolates and all the sweeties with the kiddies and things like that. And they really struggle with themselves. They really struggle by saying, "Oh, I got to be good. I got to be good." Or I hear them talk to each other quite a lot, quite often. Just them talking, you know, "Oh, that chocolate, bad news, bad news." I'm trying to restrict calories, and that's what I heard before, restrict calories. But I did hear something today that really sparked just a thought. You know, Slimming World in the UK do a really good job at promoting eating enough carbs, not enough carbs, sorry, enough calories. Which is found in carbs, really. I guess so, carbs, and which is fantastic. But then the lady that I was listening to was talking, "Oh, you know, I'm losing weight by eating a tremendous amount of pasta," and then she said, "and tuna," and I was like, "Oh." Anyway, and then the other lady said to her, "Well, you know, I really struggle, because every time I end up, you know, cheating on my diet, or basically binging out on their diet, and I feel really bad." And I just thought, you know, it's not you. It's not you. If you want to lose weight, and if you want to just become the better version physically of yourself, then you shouldn't feel guilty if you binge out, because if you binge out, it's your body trying to tell you something. It's your body trying to tell you that it needs energy, it needs sugar, or it needs calories. If you calorie restrict, your body's going to shout, "Hey, I need calories." And unfortunately in life, fat has more calories than carbohydrates. There's more calories than sugar. In fact, 1 gram of fat has double the amount of calories than 1 gram of sugar does. So your body is naturally going to go for the most caloric dense foods, and unfortunately that's fatty foods. Because it's in a survival mode and it's programmed to survive. So, having said all that, how do we avoid binging out? You got to eat the right types of food. You got to make sure that you satisfy your calorie intake daily, and this is where Slimming World has got it right. And I believe Weight Watchers has now picked up on this vibe. Hey, you got to satisfy your calories and watch out those saturated fats, and that's why they are very successful. But if you have to satisfy your daily caloric needs. If you don't satisfy that, your body's going to binge out. And how do I satisfy my calorie needs? By eating sugars and eating carbs, and eating as much of it as I can, because it's less caloric dense. I can eat as much, therefore I will feel satiated. Plus I get all the added benefits of vitamins and minerals from fruit and vegetables. I also get my proteins as well from beans, you know, rice, potatoes and things like that. There's so much proteins in plant-based foods. In fact, you will always find a full amino acid profile in fruits and vegetables. And if you're worried about your omega-3 or omega-6, so I'm sorry, but that's a marketing ploy. If you eat enough bananas, if you eat 10 bananas a day, you'll meet your quota. And I can do 10 bananas in breakfast. You know, so there's no real reason to complain. about losing minerals. I mean, the only thing that you're going to need is vitamin B12. We get vitamin B12 from fortified foods. And even in a vegan diet, you know, a lot of the vegan milks will have B12 in them. And that's fine. Or you could just get vegan supplements like I got over here from your local store. So, if you want to avoid feeling guilty about yourself, remember it's not you, it's the diet. Have a look at the diet and listen to your body. Listen to what your body is trying to tell you. Your body is trying to tell you, listen bro, I'm starving. I'm going to go for that chocolate because I know that, hey, there's sugar in there and fat. Now, fat is detrimental to your progress if you want to lose weight. It will set you back just a little bit. Or depends on how much fat you have. That's why I always recommend to people who ask me, hey, how do you lose weight? I want to be on the same bus. I say to them, look, you got to eat whole foods, vegan, plant-based whole foods. Rice, potatoes, all your starches. Feel free to have your pasta. You can have your pasta, but just eat as much fruit as you can and as much vegetables as you can, and you'll notice that your body will become healthy. You'll be able to get out and do more, and when you get out and do more, that's where you start losing the weight, and that's progress. And you'll start seeing it on the scales, and then you won't, and because you're feeling satiated, you're not feeling hungry all the time, or your body's getting enough calories, it won't binge out, and you can avoid feeling guilty in your dieting life. I'm going to call it diet. Actually, for me now it's become a lifestyle because I have learned to live with the benefits, and there are plenty of benefits of living on a vegan diet. Trust me, a lot of benefits. So you know, it's become a real lifestyle for me, and I'm not going to change it. I don't see any reason why to change it. You know, if I got something good, I'm not going to give it up for something that's not good. If I'm living healthy, I'm not going to turn around and say, oh, stuff it. You know, I'm going to live an unhealthy life just because I've lived long enough as a healthy person. That kind of logic is dumb. It's like a person saying, oh, I'm free from lung cancer. Yay, I've done all the right stuff. I'm going to light up another cigarette again. Doesn't make sense. And so I've lost 80 plus pounds. I've lost living through this lifestyle, or working through this diet, or living with this diet. And why would I ever want to change that to go back to where I was? Why do I ever want to eat animal fats to get back to where I was? It seems pointless. I'd rather just continue eating like that because 1, it's sustainable, 2, it's healthy, 3, it's good for the planet, it's good for the animals, and it's good for the people around you when they see you losing the weight, becoming healthy, able to run good distances at good speeds. And that's A+, that's A1, A+, you know. So, but you know, even as a high carb, low fat vegan, you can miss the mark and you can reach for those fatty foods. I mean, just in this cupboard, what do we have? Oaties. I mean, these are for the kids, but every now and then I find myself wanting one of those things. Do I feel guilty about it? No. I'll gladly pleasure myself with 1 or 2 biscuits during the week or a day. It doesn't really matter. That high fat content doesn't matter. But when I'm finding myself eating the whole pack in one go, then I need to reassess my body and say, hey, what's up? What's going on? Why are you craving fat so much? And then change that by satisfying my caloric intake and make sure that I'm feeling satiated constantly by eating a high carb, low fat, whole foods, plant-based whole foods. Anyway, so if you like this video, if you got something out of it, give it a thumbs up. I don't really try and promote the thumbs up, but if you like it, you like it. I mean, I can't help that. And leave a comment below if you're on this train where you're in the cycle of constantly feeling guilty about reaching for the fatty foods and then feeling really yuck about it. Put a comment, and you know, just remember that if you are in that cycle, break it by eating carbs and getting enough sugars into your life. And when you do that, you get energy to do stuff, to get out there, go running, go cycling, go swimming, whatever. And you'll see the weight just drop off. So thanks very much for watching, guys. It's almost the weekend. It's Thursday today. So, you know, I hope you have a really good evening, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Ciao.